One day I'm gonna be everything I wanna be. I don't let it get the most of me. One day I'm gonna be free. I wanna be everything I'm gonna be. My future right in front of me. One day I'm gonna be free. I wanna be free. From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges. A host with a fire burning in his soul. With a heart, steel and a spirit unbroken. He rides on two wheels, ready to claim his throne. Amidst the chaos and the thunderous roar, insane wheels rise as a force to be reckoned with. Fueled by the power that only metal can bestow. He takes his step, refusing to submit. Insane wheels hear his battle cry. Metal and mayhem will never die. The rituals report he paves his way. More legend in the making, day by day.
Damn straight. Let's get it in. Much love and respect to everybody. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful morning, Monday morning. And hopefully you guys, enjoy yourselves. This is going to be an interesting one to say the least. But first off, I got to give a round of applause to all of you guys in the Breakfast Club for making the fucking show, man. You guys are what create this show. So we got in a very interesting one. Obviously, a lot of shit happened over this weekend, to say the very least. There's too much to basically report on at this point. But I thought that there was something very interesting about this whole thing, kind of like looking back at, right? Is we, of course, had a failed attempt on the 45th president of the United States, previous, President Trump, and they had tried to do an assassination on the dude and then failed, right? But I thought this was very interesting because there's some video footage of Tucker Carlson actually predicting this whole thing 10 months ago. So we're going to be showing that here in a minute, but I wanted to first off thank all of you guys for being in here and showing the amount of love that you guys do, man. It's like I said, man, I couldn't do this shit without you guys. We had a lot of action going on in the last few days, man. It's kind of actually crazy to me. A lot of what's happening in the scene in the motorcycle culture is an embarrassment to me. Definitely not what I was taught. And so that's basically all I'm really going to speak about that on the internet. Good morning, Road Rage. Much love and respect to you, kind sir. Appreciate you for always showing love and being here. And also you guys, a shout out to every one of you guys that are a channel member. Seriously, you guys help the show way more than you guys know. You guys actually went above and beyond just supporting the show by viewing the show, commenting, liking, and stuff like that. Every one of you guys that have actually invested money into me. This is why we do the members only live streams every Saturday, to give you guys true value. You guys aren't just giving money for free. You know what I mean? We're actually doing something. And then plus on top of that, we kind of got this badass logo going on for the Breakfast Club. So I'm very excited for like t-shirts, mugs, sweaters, jackets, all the whole nine. You know what I mean? We got Snark as well. Appreciate you, sis, for being up in the building. Much love and respect. Good morning. We got Alabama, Roll Tide over here. Wild Bill as well, being a channel member as well, man. I very much appreciate that. I was watching it live, coming back from Atlantic City. Damn. It was crazy. Yeah, no kidding. No freaking kidding. It was definitely crazy. We got Rody up in the building, saying good morning, Mike. I appreciate you for being here as well. Morning, Mike Ball in chat. Hey, Drazo, appreciate you for being up in here, Yankee. Much love and respect. As well as Dwayne. Appreciate you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we've got here. We're gonna go over some content here that 10 months ago Tucker Carlson was interviewed, and he says something that really was like, whoa, hold on, wait a second here. Ugly breakfast Christmas sweaters. Yes, we got to do that. We got to do that, Beezer. Beezer already knows, you know, the tricks of the trade. I mean, look at his merch that he's got right here, man. Look, he's got a Beezer, you know, flask with labeled 2 out of 10. He's got his own stickers and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to you, man. Lisa says, mug, I'm a sucker for a good mug. Oh, we're making sure that we're coming out with the best of the best. Absolutely. Great to see you as well. It's always amazing to have you guys. I think I have to cancel membership and become a member on the other YouTube, since I can't figure out how to just switch the profile to the other account. Damn, that sucks, dude. And YouTube does make it very hard for that. You know what I mean? They make it very, very, it's not easy to navigate in that world. You know what I mean? I promise, because I dealt with it with Hollywood. And so I know. Yes, sir. All right. So we're about to hop into this and see this. Dirty Knobs, appreciate you, my man. I want you guys to kind of give me your thoughts on this as well. So this is Tucker Carlson on Adam Carolla's YouTube channel, his show, right? So right now, Adam is about to ask a very interesting question. And this is 10 months ago, okay, guys? This is 10 months ago. And just to give some context here. So here we go.
What do you think the future holds? Is it...
I don't know.
I mean, are they going
That's
to
right, Dirty
let
Knobs.
Trump be president?
No, of course. I mean, look, if, they protested him, they called him names. He won anyway. They impeached him twice on ridiculous pretenses. They fabricated a lot about what happened on January 6th in order to impeach him again. It didn't work. He came back. Then they indicted him. It didn't work. He became more popular. Then they indicted him 3 more times. And every single time his popularity rose. So if you begin with criticism, then you go to protest, right, then you go to impeachment, now you go to indictment, and none of them work, what's next? I mean, graph it out, man. We're speeding toward assassination, obviously.
Whoa!
And no one...
Whoa! Hold up. Hold on. We're not going to just roll over that like as if nothing just was said. Tucker Carlson 10 months ago said, graph it out, man. Graph it out.
Indictment, and none of them work. What's next? I mean, graph it out, man. We're speeding toward assassination, obviously. And no one will say that, but I don't know how you can reach that conclusion.
For real.
You know what I mean? Like, they have decided, permanent Washington, both parties have decided that there's something about Trump that's so threatening to them, they just can't have him. I mean, they're putting him on trial in March of next year in the J6 case, which basically consists of trying to send him to prison for the rest of his life for complaining about the last election. That's literally what it is.
Much love and respect over there on
if this
Twitch.
were happening in Moldova, the State Department would issue an all-hands-on-deck order to let the world know this is not a legitimate...
I don't think my Nightbot works on...
And yet...
I don't think my Nightbot works anymore over on my Twitch, by the way. So I don't think any of that is connected anymore. So, because I'm on YouTube, if you don't know, come on over to YouTube, Insane Wheels. That's where I am at. They tried to take his money. They charged him with felonies. They tried to ruin his reputation, and none of it worked. Well, speaking of none of it working, what just happened about literally maybe 15 minutes before I came onto the live show right now? Well, we've got something insane that I'm going to show you guys. You guys are going to be mind blown by this. And this is happening live basically right now. We're only just, a little bit behind.
This is an NBC News special report.
This is NBC special report. There you go.
Good morning, everyone. We are coming on the air with breaking news about former President Donald Trump. NBC News has just learned that the federal classified documents case, the case where he's been accused of hoarding classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago estate, has just been dismissed by a federal judge in Florida. This news comes as Republicans are set to officially nominate him for president later this week, and less than 48 hours after he survived that assassination attempt on him.
They dropped everything over there
over the weekend. weekend. Obviously, this case has been bogged down in delays.
Yep, this is
for months
exactly
now.
what we're talking about, Dirty Knobs.
But this is an enormous victory for the former president and his legal team. I want to get straight to NBC's Garrett.
Oh yeah, for sure,
who
Steve.
Covers the Trump campaign for us and joins us now. Garrett, his team had obviously been hoping.
Oh shit, Hardwire.
Almost a legal long shot to say.
YouTube membership right there. Appreciate you, Cut.
Now agreeing with them.
That's right, Laura. These arguments presented to Judge Cannon in late June. Her decision, a 93-page ruling, coming just hours before the Republican National Convention is set to make Trump not just the presumptive, but the official nominee of the Republican Party. This
of course, we saw that coming, though.
A huge break for Donald Trump and the Trump campaign. I can tell you, conversations with many of his allies, many of his legal advisors on the outside of the campaign, thought that this case against him was perhaps the most dangerous. The conduct described within the most.
No, you're right. The guy that shot him planned it out. Correct.
Against his message going back to 2016 and 2020 about securing our country's secrets.
True, Hardwire. You are the official VP. You're the only person that paid twice.
Now finds that the
I got you.
Forbids essentially.
You're my VP,
as was done here,
and you made the visit to Mother Chapter over here.
We've yet to hear any official word from the Trump campaign, but his allies are rejoicing on social media, suggesting that this was not just the right decision, but a necessary one constitutionally. Matt Gaetz, a prominent Trump supporter.
Wow, so they dropped this shit, man.
Twitter
in Florida
suggests that Eileen Cannon, the judge in this case, ought to be named to the Supreme Court. You know, Laura, there's been so much talk about what the mood of this convention would be like after the
dude didn't even have to show up for his hearing. How great is that to hear
from,
when he's on the road? You know,
Florida, going to infuse, I think, a celebratory atmosphere here in Milwaukee once this convention gets underway in the next few hours.
And Garrett, as you point out, this in some ways had been seen as one of the more serious cases for him in terms of the stakes of it.
Yeah, because he's in Milwaukee this morning.
Running for re-election while accused of doing something to violate our nation's most closely held secrets. Right. I mean, it's hard to almost underscore what a win this is for him. Obviously, he had the New York conviction.
Yep, major win.
The DC case.
What up, Pork Chop? I see you, my man. Much love and honor and respect. Appreciate you for being here.
Prosecution, the Georgia case also bogged down.
Trump's charges just got dropped in Florida right there.
No hope of a trial. And this one was still sort of in limbo.
Secret.
But the stakes were high here.
All the documents, all of that. Yeah,
that's right, and it appears that Donald Trump and
YouTube is
are going to
always wacky, bro.
Equivalent of an inside straight in poker here. I mean, just an absolutely unbelievable run of luck or.
Oh shit! I got you, Wild Bill. Much love and respect for being here, my man. Thank you. We'll see you on the flip side, my man. Thank you for being a channel member, contributor as well.
Office, the DC case, the federal case related to election interference, as you point out, essentially gutted by a Supreme Court immunity.
Oh yeah, Steve. I love those. Those are great. Right
Remember,
there.
The conduct alleged here, essentially the
beat yourself
hoarding
up.
of classified information, some of the country's most sensitive nuclear secrets, was all conduct charged after he was citizen Trump, ex-president Trump. Did not in the argument.
Yeah,
of
a lot of
counsel,
people.
least,
I gotta admit that SNS is seeing that where the shooter actually was, you know, compared to where Trump was, right, and they actually have video footage of like watching this guy go up the ladder, you know what I mean? And being there. And it's kind of crazy to me that they would have footage of that. And people are like, yo, something's wrong over here. Yeah, no, what he had access to was outside of the primitive gates, though, like everything that was secure. It was outside those, and they had openly amended this tons of times already, that he was outside of the secure zone. So feels ultra bad in that aspect.
President
for sure.
Would rather his conduct as Donald Trump, the citizen whom he became once again after being president, so theoretically would not have been subject to that immunity ruling. Here, something of a novel legal theory, one that even I think some of Donald Trump's political advisors thought was less likely to be the thing that threw him a
What up, brother Straight?
Doing exactly that at timing that could not be more fortuitous for the former president as he opens his convention, as his opponent, President Biden, has been weakened and hobbled by the Democratic response to his handling of that first debate. with his own
True.
campaign ads off the air. Democrats essentially sitting back in this moment after the former president was a target of that attempted assassination over the weekend. And now just this incredible legal and political break for a former president, just as he's about to seize the national spotlight.
Political violence is crazy in this freaking country. I swear to God. It's some crazy shit, Straight Jacket, and they just dropped his case in Florida just now.
Judge Cannon, who was appointed by the former president. It is lengthy. This was a motion that had been filed by his legal team, and it was not one, frankly.
I agree with that, Hardwire, 100%.
Who had looked at this and said the special counsel Jack Smith was rightly appointed.
Any high point, they should have already had it secured. Any high point, and that's one of them. And the closest.
But your question really implies what we all know is that it does not end here at the district court level. This will go.
What up, Ron? I see you, my man.
This is not just a ruling on this specific case. This is a ruling on the constitutionality of the appointment of Jack Smith. So you better believe that Trump's team is loading this into their
crazy,
arsenal
Steve.
For any other case. Of course,
Democrats will do anything to try to force a win on their side. That's just the way that is.
Surprising in the sense that we've all been talking about immunity for the last couple weeks, the Supreme Court's decision there. This is not based really on immunity. It's based on the appointments clause of the
And on top of this, the truth is Donald Trump should have the same level of security as the sitting president. I mean, how can you not say that he doesn't need that additional security? He definitely does. You know, I'm very surprised at the Secret Service's response on them actually not providing more, basically upping the coverage on what he should be. He should be, you know, at 100% basically coverage. I mean, they should have the same thing that Joe Biden's getting, any sitting president. It's not particularly just the Joe Biden's. Any sitting president. Trump should honestly have the exact same level of security. And I say the same thing for Joe Biden, obviously. You know, he needs the security too. But it's very sad that, you know, once you're a former president, now you don't get the same level of security. Like, to me, that's lame. Absolutely, he's a former president, but it's weird they look at you as only a sitting president that you would be more of a target. And yeah, it's very interesting to me that they wouldn't see that they need to have at least even after the assassination, let's just say this attempt, right? That they wouldn't up the coverage, which they refused to do, which is very crazy to me. Like, he's in Milwaukee right now this morning. And he's still got basically the same level of coverage that he had at the rally that he was at. So where he got shot in the ear. I have no problem with doing whatever it takes to win, but I hate how the left acts innocent and then does some shady things. That is a fucking fact right there. Yeah, 100%. All the other ex-presidents had the same amount of security as they did in office. No shit. I did not know that. Are you very sure about that? Because anytime that you're when you're not a sitting president, that's the highest level of security you can get in the Secret Service. And there was actually a person that was former Secret Service that talked about this very situation and actually used those words. So that's why I said what I said. Trump can afford his own damn security. That is also true, Scott. That is also very true, 100% on that. The Democrats tried to strip Trump of Secret Service protection. Trump is the only one that has bare bones security. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Like, everyone's got security except we give him the minimal, you know, what the minimal says that we can give him. The Democrats tried to remove all the security in the House a few months ago. No shit, dude. Oh my fucking God. Didn't know that. With the tech knowledge, we have the tree lines would have had live drone covered for days before and during. Yeah, no, you're right. There would have been drones out. There would have been video cameras out. There would have been Secret Service agents going to every high point in the area, securing it. That you would have all of these things. I'm in Milwaukee. It's a shit show. Holy shit, dude. I guarantee you it's a shit show. And I feel bad for not only Trump, but for everyone that has to be like involved, you know? Yeah, I would hope that they have it locked down, Steve. I would really hope. It should be all about policy. Let's see. Dems attack Trump personally and call him awful names like Hitler, which is nuts. You'd think with Trump being in office for 4 years, they know it was all lies. Yeah, 100%. 100%, Hardwire. You said it best right there. Damn, Bojingo, I've never known how to say his last name, called all of it, and the former Secret Service agent. He is a former Secret Service agent. Watch his recent interview from Fox and Friends. I have not seen that. I've got to see that as well. Kennedy doesn't have any security. Well, I'm sure by now, yeah. They refused Robert Kennedy's Secret Service protection when he left the Democrats and went independent. Not surprising, dude. Not surprising. Dems are all about feelings and not about reality. Shit, bro. You guys are speaking fucking facts out here. Wow, a lot of my comments are being deleted. Well, when we're talking on a subject like this, Beezer, I promise you that what you're saying, and it has nothing to do with, I don't even see it on my side, but YouTube flags a lot of this shit. A lot of it's AI flagged. You know what I mean? It's not like someone's actually going and deleting it. It's just they see keywords and stuff like that, and they just hide it. It's terrible. I believe in free speech like this, but unfortunately, they don't really hand it out. We are worried about name calling. LOL. Does Trump call anyone names? Oh yeah. Did somebody get your little feelers shirt by me calling you a bad name? Mine have been today as well, Beezer. If you put in certain things, it goes away 100%. YouTube Hitler's speeches pre-war 1934 or 35, very similar. You guys are saying some weird shit in here. Hey, it is what it is. The dictator of the director of the Secret Service, Kimberly Sheetal, I think that's how you say it. She came, or her name, she came from being the head of security of Pepsi. No kidding. Are you serious? That's who she is. The woman that is protecting Trump at that rally where he got shot. She, oh my God, dude, this is crazy. This whole shit is crazy, dude. I can't even stand it. I can't stand it. Let's see what else they have got to say in here.
And also the appropriations clause, which the court didn't even reach, but implied that would be a grounds for tossing the case as well.
Documents case.
And the bottom line is this: the appointments clause requires in the Constitution
just this morning
someone like Jack Smith, according to the court, be appointed by the DOJ or by the executive branch, but it must be confirmed by the Senate. And so the argument there is that this violates that portion of the Constitution because Jack Smith was not appointed through this procedure. And the judge essentially says,
idealist and not realist. You're right about that, Hardwire.
Jack Smith, the way all U.S. attorneys are appointed.
And Danny, the special counsel, if he wants to, could try
100%.
to appeal this ruling now to the 11th Circuit, the federal
totally
appeals
blocked.
Court.
I'm not even
how things are
surprised,
going,
bro.
the timing issues.
That's YouTube.
This, of course, has no hope of any resolution before the election.
It had little hope of getting to trial before the election. Now it has zero chance because the whoever appeals, obviously the Jack Smith's team will appeal, and yes, it will go up to the circuit court.
Yep,
and I
Steve.
This is going to
no
go
kidding.
pretty quickly to the Supreme Court. But however quickly it goes to the Supreme Court will not be quickly enough for the election. Now, I say that, and as you know, Laura, federal courts have a lot of power. Circuit courts can.
What about the spectator
on,
that passed?
On high speed in a way that they can't in other cases.
Now, one thing I do want to say about this, the people that were hurt at the rally. So the not only the person that died, who was the fireman, right? But then the two others that were wounded. So what's really cool about what the American people actually did is they actually made a GoFundMe that had a goal of hitting $1 million. And within like a day and a half, it got up to $3 million. It may be even more now than what I saw last night, but it was at $3 million donated. That's a lot of money that can really help out those families, man. I'm glad that actually happened. I'm glad that people decided, hey, we got to do something right here. You know what I mean? And so they did. The Dems are controlled by George Soros. Wink. I can't post anything either, Beezer. Every comment regarding of what I am saying gets deleted. Dude, that's so crazy. Hour and a half later, my house got raided. What? What are you talking about, cuh? What up? We got Danny as well saying, what up, peeps? Much love and honor, respect for being here. Appreciate you. I'm trying to comment about that. Those comments being blocked. Yeah, see, most of your guys' shit just got blocked right there, guaranteed. That's why I was only getting like half the stories from you guys. Yeah, this is brutal, dude. This is brutal to say the very, very least. I don't want to like go on and on about this topic because I think this is a terrible thing that is going on in our country, whether you agree with what is going on or not. I think that violence is not going to be the answer to this shit. I think that we've kind of pedestalized violence over a lot of things, and we've pedestalized we brought it up into like this hierarchy of like the more negative something can be, the better it is. And to be honest, I hate that. I hate like what is going on in the MC culture right now. I hate what's going on in politics right now. Genuinely, it's frustrating because this is not what we're supposed to stand for, right? So anyways, real quick, let's go ahead and dive on over to the Instagram segment. Let's go ahead and see what we've got over here. The last over the weekend, what we had going on over on IG, what I was doing over the weekend as well. And I even did a couple of posts regarding Trump, you know. Oh, yeah, homemade burgers. Oh, yeah, there's nothing like at-home made music. Oh, a little blicky right there. Some food skis. This is for Steve right here, dude. This was filmed for Steve. Look at that. Homemade chicken. You guys say we got no culture. That's sad, dude. Yeah, this was a bomb-ass dinner, dude. Look at that shit. Everything made at home. Gotta love that shit, for real. Next day, this was not yesterday, this was Saturday.
Pulling shit out of the lake.
After we get shit out of the lake.
We pulled so much shit out of there, dude. Look at this.
Okay, we got all this shit out. We pulled it all out with the truck. Tons of shit that was on the shallow end of the lake back there. Look at all this shit. Jesus.
What up, Yippin?
Driftwood. Look at all this. Pull all this out with the truck and chains.
100%, Gary. Yeah, look at all that shit we pulled out, dude.
No distance to them suckers, niggas hella broke. I'ma try to hit him in his head with this telescope.
Hey, prove everything can be an album cover. Yeah, this definitely goes unexpectedly hard for sure. And then little shrimpies. Oh yeah, dude, Bang Bang Shrimp is freaking banging. I labeled it because when you order this from Drifter's Bar and Grill, it is called literally Bang Bang Shrimp. And dude, it is fucking banging. And not only is it banging, but it is really spicy. That's what I love. I love anything spicy, man. And then of course I put out like on my actual like Instagram this picture that I posted, as well as Trump making and releasing his statement after assassination attempt. And look right here in the very middle. What did I put? It won't let me zoom in, but if you guys can see this in the very middle, the way that I designed this graphic, I actually put the Breakfast Club Insane Wheels logo down in the middle. I thought you guys would think that's a nice touch. You know what I mean? Yes. So what an interesting one, man. Feels ultra bad for everybody I mean, dude, a lot of our shit's going down, man. Definitely going down. And I hate to see it. I tend to be the more positive guy, man. I like to look at things from the better point, the positive side of shit. I don't like looking at things on the negative. It's too much. It's sad. You know what I mean? And it's going on politically in our country. It's going on around the world. It's happening in our MC culture. It's happening fucking everywhere. It's a disgrace, in my opinion. And yeah, so anyways, me just going on a side tangent there. Do me a favor, man. As you guys see on the screen there, that is my Instagram channel. Go over there to my my page and follow it at Ball Valve TV, where you guys can check out all of the highlights that I do. The as Steve calls it. Oh, down. let me pull it up. Yep, millennial food time. Yeah, that's right, bro. That's right. That's what we do. Where's the nachos? Didn't have any nachos in the last few days. So next time I do have nachos, I promise it will be on the I will put it on the show. You know, I will record it and I'm going on for millennial food time. Mike and his pops are president VP of white people with them fountains. Oh, dude, it's no joke. No freaking joke with them fountains out over here. You know, we don't play around, you know. Anyways, if you guys can do me that big favor is follow me over there. If you guys can also do me another big favor is liking the video. It's the #1 metric of all of YouTube. It lets YouTube know that we are doing something right. You know what I mean? And it'll push it out to the rest of the people, man. Also, I know that this is, nobody has to do this. You guys are not obligated to donate. You guys are never obligated to send super chats, becoming channel members or any of that. But I really got to thank you guys that do that, because that is what keeps the channel afloat, right? And so I still got a half a month to go until I get a paycheck, man, because I'm back into the YouTube Partner Program, but it's still, you know, you need to collect a check, right? You need to make a check. Anyways, if you guys would like to help out monetarily, and get a shout out, of course, live shout out, whether it's right here, right now, or I see it while the show's off, and then the very next day, I will give you guys a shout out. If you guys would like to help out, we got Cash App, we got Ball Valve, $ Ball Valve for Cash App. We have Venmo at Ball Valve, and then PayPal ballvalvetv@gmail.com. It's scrolling on the bottom. If you guys could help out, that would be amazing. Also, really quick side note, okay, guys, this is a little bit of a an announcement, I guess. So I'm going on a little bit of a secret mission tomorrow morning. I have to leave here at my house. I start the show at 10 a.m. every day, right? So I have to leave down south to the beach. So I'm in northern Alabama. I'm driving all the way down to the beach. I'm going to be there tomorrow all day, and then I'm going to be there spending the night, and then returning back tomorrow afternoonish. So the sad news about this is that I'm going to have to be off the show for 2 days straight. Okay, guys, this is the one and only show that I'm doing until the Diamond Effect happens Wednesday night at 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. CST, which is 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. How about that? I did it. But yeah, so I'm going to be going all the way down to the beach with my sister. She has some work that she needs done down there. I'm going to be going with her. We got, you know, I'm going to be her ride, and as well as a little bit of protection. You know what I mean? Anyways, we're going to have a wonderful, you know, week though. Let's try to change the trajectory of what's going on in this country, what's going on in the scene, what's happening all the way around. That's all I'm going to basically say about that. You know what I mean? And Biker News Canada says, I joined the exclusive club. That's right. You did. Damn straight.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Florabama. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Beezer. I'll be right there next to Florida. That's right. Have a good time, brother. I very much appreciate you guys. You guys already know that I'm going to post up a whole bunch of video on my Instagram. You know what I mean? So I will go ahead and keep myself updated, keep you guys updated, and then we will rediscuss when the show returns, I believe, you know, because I will do the Diamond Effect on Wednesday night, but the show, the morning show, the Breakfast Club, all of that won't be back until Thursday morning because I'm missing Tuesday and Wednesday. So anyways, let's see. Chris up in the building saying much love and respect, everyone. I very much appreciate you, kind sir, as always. Collection some fresh. Absolutely, I got collect some fresh oysters and shrimp before you come back. 100%, and bring them back with me. You know, why your mic keep stopping, bro? I don't know. I have no idea why it would be stopping. That's a bad idea, actually. Oh shit. All right, guys. Much love, honor, respect to everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever the hell you guys are from. Thank you guys for joining and becoming members of the YouTube channel like Hardwire did today. I very, very much appreciate that. It goes way further than you guys even understand. So with that being said, we will see you guys on the flip side. Much love, and we will see you guys. Be good. You know what I mean? Don't be causing no chaos out here. We already got enough. We'll see you guys on the flip one.
From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges, a host with a fire burning in his soul. With a heart, steel, and a spirit unbroken, he rides on two wheels, ready to claim his throne. Amidst the chaos and the thunderous roar, insane wheels rise as a force to be reckoned. submit.